should you pay for your conversion to Judaism? Most recognized conversions does require a lot of people. There is the Beit Din, the Jewish court of law, which normally consists of 3 very senior rabbis that have spent most of their life in yeshiva, learning Torah and Jewish law, and applying this Jewish law for the community that they are in charge of. There is also the secretary that handles all the paperwork of converts, as well as the various administrative processes around conversion. And then, lastly but not least, there is the rabbis that will actually be teaching you on this conversion program. And now we're moving on to the second point, and that is, how much does a conversion to Judaism cost? B'derech klal, normally. So this will range vastly from the area that you live in and the area you are converting in. Because with anything with finance, it depends on the country you live in. Poorer countries, conversion is normally cheaper. Where more wealthy countries, conversion is more expensive. And it differs a lot from country to country. So, to give an accurate answer to this question is very difficult. I can tell you how much conversion costs in South Africa, for example, where I converted, as well as in Israel, because I have been doing a lot of research in conversion in Israel for my upcoming video. So stay tuned and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. It will also depend a lot on the length of the course. Now, most Orthodox conversions is about 2 years to 3 years long. So obviously, if the course is a lot shorter, a year in Israel, for example, then it does cost a lot less because there's a lot less learning. So I'll give you the South African example, which I know pretty well, which used to be 5,000 shekels for a 2-year program. So that includes the learning, the meetings with the Beit Din, the meetings with the infamous gatekeepers, as well as the final mikveh, registration and paperwork. Now that price has unfortunately gone up considerably, and it's now about 7,500 shekel. In Israel, it's anywhere between 2,500 shekels, the cheapest, which is a private Beit Din, which is not recognized by the state of Israel. But it is a loop that if you are seeing someone, a Jew in Israel, and you are a non-Jew already living in Israel, then this private Beit Din converts you la'alacha according to Jewish law. You then get married, you then get a partnership visa, and then eventually the Rabbanut of Israel accepts this conversion after a period of 5 years, and you have all the rights of any other Jew living in Israel. If you are going the Rabbanut route, which I would highly recommend if you do want to convert in Israel, and that conversion is about 5,000 shekel, and then there's obviously also a lot of learning going on. And the good thing in Israel is you can always negotiate, and you don't always have to pay all that money up front, but can pay it at a later stage. So to sum up, how much should you pay for your conversion to Orthodox Judaism? It should not be more than 10,000 shekel, which is about 2,500 US dollars. I think anything more than that, you should look into that, because you might be ripped off. And then last but not least, number 3, who should you pay for your conversion? You should only pay for your conversion if it is recognized by the state of Israel. If it's not recognized by the state of Israel, there is various problems. You will not be recognized by a lot of Jews around the world as being Jewish, which means you will not be counted in a minyan, an assembly of 10 men. You will not be able to get married with another Orthodox Jew because that Jew will not recognize your conversion and thus will not be able to marry you bichlal. As well as later on when you have children, that children will not be recognized as Jewish, so you won't be able to put them in a Jewish school and they won't be able to marry other Jews. So if you are going to pay all this money for your conversion, make sure it is a recognized Beit Din. And unfortunately, I have heard a lot of stories of people paying rabbis online to learn with, and these rabbis giving these converts the false impression that after you learn with them, you will be converted to Judaism. This is totally false and it is just not true. You can only convert to Judaism if you live in a Jewish community and you do a conversion to Judaism through a recognized Beit Din that is recognized by the state of Israel. If anyone is trying to sell you learning more about Judaism or converting to Judaism and there's money that changes hands, don't pay them. There is more than enough information available online. On my channel, I don't charge a cent. There's a lot of other rabbis online, Rabbi Mizrahi, Rabbi Alon Anava, who also doesn't charge a cent. Learn from these rabbis. They've got plenty of videos. And if you watch all their videos, you will know more about Judaism than you need to know. I hope you all the best in your journey. May you continue to be blessed in everything that you do. Shavua Tov.